Jova. So Jova. So Jova. So Jova. So Jova. So Jova. So Jova. Okay, white. The color white summons an old memory. Something forgotten. Something I was supposed to forget. Something my father commanded me to forget. Oh, it's death, isn't it? A hot summer day, a blue sky in a large common columns of summer clouds, the wafting breeze and the droning voice of the cicadas, the voice of the cicadas, chirp, 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 chirp. So loud I want to die. Cicada shells are lying in the clearing, as if the sun is right by my side. The clearing is roasting, a hot midsummer's day, as if the entire world would become a frying pan. Wee wah, wee wah, ooh wah, ooh wah, ooh wah, ooh wah. Akira is crying. Akira, who would always obediently stay close behind me, is being caught with tears. A child lies collapsed at her feet. His white shirt is painted with red with blood, and he doesn't move at all. I'm looking, I'm looking down at that. Hands are red just like that child on the ground. No, that's not it. These hands are red with the blood of that child. Akira, the adults are coming. After seeing this sight, the expression changes rapidly. What in the adults take Akira away. The child lies there dead. In the distant sky, the white clouds. I'm left alone staring at the sky aimlessly. Did you kill him? The adults are yelling at me. They shout my name, the one who killed the child. Those two syllabuses, shouting as if they went crazy. Just those two syllabuses. Those adults call me Shiki as my hands are stained with red. I feel like I just saw an old familiar dream. I open my eyes. I'm in my room. After that, after losing consciousness by the mansion wall, it seems like I somehow made it back here. My thoughts still aren't coming back together. I remember the overwhelming events of last night. That man walked entirely in bandages. And how could he see lines just like me? After he was impaled by those swords, his body burst aflame, and with a voice that sounded like his dying curse, he ran off. After that, I can only remember things vaguely. The figure on top of the streetlight, that figure that saved me, that seemed to resemble a seal senpai. Yeah, right. That can't be true. I finally wake up, bring up my glasses, I get in bed. The clock says it's past 8. Normally I would have long since eaten breakfast by now, but today's a school holiday. Hisu isn't here. The figure of Hisu standing behind the door, before the door like a shadow is nowhere to be seen. I'm sure she's here many times to wake me up, but I never did, so she probably went off to do other duties. I let out a deep sigh. After I parted with the crew last night, the events afterwards were beyond my comprehension. The bandaged man and the figure that helped me, they're just things, not things I can understand no matter how much I try. Whatever the case happened to me at Kuri tonight, she has to be able to give me some answers. I'll talk to him about all these strange things, but for now I have to just return to my normal life or I'll go crazy. Alright. First things first. Time for breakfast. People can't do anything on an empty stomach after all. Shaking the sleep in my body, I go to the sitting room. On the second floor, east wing, I see a dark uniform. It's probably Hisu. A dark uniform? Seems like Hisu was leaving Aki's room. I guess we'll run into each other anyway, so it won't hurt to give a greeting. Hey, Hisu. I call out to her. Hisu realizes I'm here and quietly walks over to me. Did this happen last time? I don't remember. Good morning, Shiki-sama. Yes, good morning. Sorry, for just walking up here. I feel like it. Yeah, whenever I feel like I apologize as well. I should have been there when you woke up, but please forgive me. Yusu silently bows her head. Being apologetic to like this after I left in the middle of the night, managing to get back to my room, I suddenly feel like the worst person in the world. There's no need to apologize. I didn't wake up at the usual time, so it's my fault. It's okay if you want to voice your complaints. Voice my complaints, yeah. My friend always says I'm a lazy bum, and he always tells me an occasional whack to my back is good to set me straight. Yusu stands there thinking silently as if she stares at me. It's like that for a minute. She doesn't even blink but just stares at me. I knew if we forcing you to do such an ordinary thing would be impossible. Don't worry about it, just forget about it. More importantly, I'm kinda hungry. Is breakfast ready? Nissan went out today. Your breakfast is ready in the dining room. Oh, in that case I'll go have some food. Sorry to bother you while you're working. I saying a quick goodbye. I head downstairs. After breakfast, I returned to the sitting room and come face to face with Hisu. That was good. Thanks for making such a great breakfast every morning. I bring my hands together in thanks. Preparing meals is Nissan's duty. If you wish to compliment the meal, please tell Nissan instead. That's true, but your duties are really completely separate. Such as like today when I only stepped in, I thought you might make it. Shuki-sama, are you saying the breakfast was not to your taste? Eh? Her words are so off topic it's troubling. Does she think I was saying I wanted her to make breakfast because the breakfast tasted so bad? That's not it. Even cold Kuraku-san's breakfast is delicious. But I like it when it's warm, and it makes me really happy if I get to taste your cooking, Hisu. I cannot do that, Shuki-sama. I refuse to cook for you. I suddenly take on a challenging look. Oh, I see. Yeah, I don't want you to force you to do anything you don't want to. You do so much for me already. Still silent, she faces me as if she wants to say something. What could it be? Is it something that's difficult for her to say? What's wrong, Hisu? Did I do something bad without realizing it again? Hisu shakes her head no. She just stands there silently. Then I'll go back to my room. If you need to do anything, please call for me. Okay. Later, I say as I walk towards my room, but before that, Hisu walks towards the lobby. Oh, she's gone. Shuki-sama. This may be impolite, but I wanted to fulfill your request to the best of my abilities. Huh. She looks directly at me. This morning I came to realize how proudest I am. 7 times. I called out 7 times, but there was no response. Is this acceptable? 7 times? Or what do you mean? I'm totally lost at what she wants to say. She turns around. To say it candidly, I think you are very dense, Shuki-sama. Hisu disappears into the lobby with her footsteps tailing in the air. Interesting. I don't know what that means. Huh? Left by myself, I blurt out stupidly. I was thinking to myself for a while, I finally realized she was complaining to me. It's okay if you want to voice your complaints. I said that earlier. That was my request. Yeah, there's no mistake. Hisu was thinking about it this whole time. Was waiting for me to the sitting room just to tell me. Well, that is a complaint, but she said it. But saying dense is a little too blunt, right? I don't really want to think it. But does Hisu really hate me? Maybe. I go back to my room, but I don't really have anything to do here. Thinking about what I should do next, I decide to walk around the mansion I haven't explored in 8 years. I arrived at the lobby. Once come to think of it, I was always getting yelled at for playing in the mansion as a kid. I'm gonna kick the chair again and break it. I'm no kid anymore to play in the mansion, and my old man is also gone. I used to get so excited just walking around in the mansion when I was a kid, but now I don't feel anything at all. For some reason I aimlessly wander around the mansion to confirm my childhood memories. The hallway stretches quite a long distance. When I was a child, I believed this hallway would go on forever. The mansion seemed as large as a castle, and every day I would walk a bit around the mansion and carve my name on the wall, the pillars, or the floor. The sort of game I would play with the Kurit Archaea to see who could take over the mansion. Saying that wherever I put my name into my territory, it really was just the two of us walking around the mansion and carving our names here and there. That's a weird thing to do. Oh, still here, on the handrail by the stairs is carved the name Shiki. It was probably because of these games that my old man forbade us playing inside the mansion. Anyway, if I look closely, I can see both my name and Akia's all over the place. This spacious mansion. Well, you should think it was like a giant castle. Now it almost seems like an abandoned haunted house. Because I've grown up since then. Aki and I were not the Aki and Shuki that we were then. I guess I go outside. Come to think of it, most of the time we spent playing was in the garden. Since Aki was obedient to that old man, unlike me, she could only play outside for about 30 minutes a day. Still, she usually just stayed behind us, watching and listening. But she would energetically run out with us and compete with us in whatever games we would play. Perhaps her personality stems from those times. She might have suppressed herself in front of the old man, but still Aki has changed too much since then. Maybe those 8 years were a lot longer than I thought. Maybe. You go to the courtyard. Outside the walls are all inscribed with names. Shuki, Shuki, Akia, Shuki, Akia, Shuki, Akia, Shuki, Shuki, Shuki. The ratios are like that, and the name Shuki appears far more often. I suppose Akia was just a girl, so she couldn't keep up with the boy. Jeez, it would have been better if I held back a bit. Cursing myself, but that time doesn't change the number of my scribbles. If this was the case, I probably made Akia pretty angry considering how much she hates losing. I see. Maybe she's taking it out on me now. I'm sure she's not the kind to do that, but if she did, that's a little cute. I'm an older brother, stupid little sister. Yeah, I really am. Well then, with a nostalgic, peaceful love feeling, I strolled through the courtyard. I'm gonna pass out again, aren't I? Hisu, as soon as I come to the rear courtyard, I see Hisu's figure from behind. Hisu doesn't realize I'm here. What is she doing in the middle of the woods like that? A bit curious, I follow her from a slight distance, and where Hisu headed to, there seems to be a small clearing, huh? There's a clearing in that place. Tilting my head to the side, I'm trying to remember. For some reason, my memory is a bit vague. In the forest of Mandarin, I can see a clearing as if the trees were cut there. No, can see is not quite right, as if you walk normally, you would probably never notice it. Hisu didn't walk there and hidden enough by the enormous trees. As it is, I would never have noticed even if I lived here my whole life. Was that, or was that? If it was, we probably played there as kids. To say that at least I don't remember ever playing with Akio in the clearing. Hmm. Clearing. I feel like I've never been there before. Probably. Actually, no, you probably have been there. That's where you killed that guy. After thinking for a bit, I decided to go into the clearing. The clearing doesn't strike me as anything out of the ordinary. I don't see any signs of Hisu. What's this? It's just an empty place. I walk to the middle. It really is just an empty space. The perfect level, open ground. Deep woods enclosing the area. Now I'm gonna pass out. The voice of the cicadas and the strong summer sunshine. It feels like it could dissolve. Eh? Summer sunshine. Yes. Ouch. The wound on my chest also hurts. It's like stabbing. That pain that feels like a kitchen of stabbing my chest. Yeah, that pain that we all know. Chirp, 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 chirp. What is this? So somehow I can hear the voice of cicadas. But it's autumn now. The summer sunshine bathes everything in white. Columns of summer clouds in the far sky. Can practically see the voices. At my feet is discarded shells of cicadas. Discarded shells, someone's discarded shells. My wounds open. My chest becomes painted a dark crimson. Black verminal soaks both my hands. Someone's crouching silhouette, the approaching footsteps of a young girl. The columns of clouds in the far sky, the disguised star shells of cicadas. Then, in front of me, the crying face of Akia, who's drenched in blood. Chirp, 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 chirp. Ah, voices which try to pierce my eardrums, voices of cicadas. Ah, my chest hurts. I feel sick. My wound has healed for a long time ago. Why does it hurt so much? My chest is broken. The old wound opens. Blood flows forth from the opening. What is this? My wound hasn't healed at all. It hurts. I'm scared. This is the impulse called death. My consciousness sinks. My wound hurts. My body collapses to the earth with a large thud. Okay? I can hear voices talking. Akisama, you're not going to call a doctor. Don't be stupid, Hisu. There's no way I could do that since Nisan's room isn't normal. Aki and Hisu are talking. This is Shuki's room, and it looks like I am sleeping in the bed. This is Shuki's room. I've had to stay young, yeah, I bet, but I can't move at all. My chest doesn't hurt anymore, but my body feels so heavy as lead. All I can move are my eyes and mouth. Just what in the world were you trying to do, Hisu? You know not to let Shuki go near that place. Please forgive me. I've already seen this scene. This can't be solved by apologizing. You're trying to avoid this kind of situation. So what were you doing? Completely different from my usual manner. Akira gives full vent to her anger. Come, Hammerson, Hisu is accepting this, scolding, looking down silently. I'm not sure how this came to be, but I can at least tell that Hisu is being yelled at because of me. Yeah, answer me, Hisu. What were you doing and where were you all day long? Hisu doesn't respond. The air grows tense between them. Biting a lip, Akira takes a step towards Hisu. Even I can understand that Akira intends to hit her. Hisu seems to know this well, but still stands there with her head back in shame, ready to receive it. Hold on, Akira. You said you were awake? Apparently. Yeah, you were so loud I woke up. Akira looks away uncomfortably. Hisu's still looking down, not even trying to look at me. You know, you shouldn't let it out on Hisu. I don't know the circumstances, but this has to do with me collapsing, right? It's not her fault, I just collapsed on my own. I strained hard and somehow managed to lift my body off the bed, but that's all I can manage and I don't think I can even move an inch more. Since Hisu is depressed, I have to force myself to act as fine as possible. Honestly, getting into a fight over me, even if you look like an adult, you're still a child. But you completely fainted, Nissan. Yeah, it happens in the last week too, it's whatever. You were out for more than 10 hours and nothing like this has happened before. Yeah, I woke up, what would I do have done? Because I'm using my powers too much. Hey, you don't say something like that. Wasn't this supposed to be just anime? Huh? It's 10 o'clock already. Yes, you were unconscious since noon. She speaks hesitantly. I wasn't worried about me, but my promise to meet Akira in the park at 10 o'clock. Oh no, I have to go. Aki, I have to go, so I'll leave the rest to you. Don't bully Hisu, okay? Don't say such stupid things. I won't ask where you go every night, Hisan, but I won't ask, so please, at least tonight, take it easy on your body tonight. Okay, this is pretty regular. When I was in middle school, I was used to collapse twice a day, you know that, right, Akia? That's why I'm more worried. Hisan, please listen to what I say and just stay for tonight. She looks me in the eye with a serious expression. As an option. I'll yeah, do it, I guess. Well, so I'm stopping now. Yeah, okay. I'm meeting Akira next time.